Wren was slicing yesterday's scones in half when Orrin Pike laid a blue carbon sheet on the cafe counter.
"You'll want this,"
he said. The paper had been folded and opened until its creases were white. It smelled of wet plaster. Across the middle, beside a time she recognized at once, was a typed line. Counterweight, chain removed. Hand operation only. Noah died at 4:37, 12 years earlier, in the surge at the Low Road underpass. The inquest said he had forced the spill gate and sent the water down on himself. Tomorrow, the control house would be demolished. The council wanted the river path open before the memorial paving went in, and Noah's name was due to be cut into one of the stones.
Where did you find it?
"Behind a panel. We were taking the wall out."
Don't demolish today.
Orrin looked through the window at the fenced-off house.
"I have a contract."
Give me 40 minutes.
"That is what everyone says about 40 minutes.
Rhea picked up the paper. It was cool and flimsy in her hand.
Then give me one.
At noon, Orrin gave her a hard hat and led her into the control house. The roof sagged above them. A clock, without moving hands, hung over a green hand wheel. Its glass was cloudy, but the time was plain. 4:37.
"The gate is round there."
Orrin said, pointing toward the underpass.
"This is the control side."
They followed the narrow path. On the underpass door, a brown line crossed at Rhea's shoulder. Silt had settled in the hinge, and a dead twig was caught under a flake of paint.
"Noah was here,"
Orrin said.
"keeping people back. My dad was a marshal at the fair."
If he was here, could he get to that wheel?
"Not without coming back round."
In that water?
Orrin's face shut.
"I was 12 when I told the inquest what they wanted. Don't make a whole life out of it."
Rhea put the blue copy in her pocket. The line about hand operation followed her all the way to Marta's flat. Her mother opened the door with a saucepan in one hand.
"You're early."
I need the flood book.
Marta saw the paper. Her fingers tightened around the pan handle.
"No."
She said.
The chain was off before Noah died.
"No."
Did you make this?
Marta set the pan down. She fetched a key from the tin where she kept loose change, then opened the drawer beneath the tablecloths. The flood book came out wrapped in a tea towel. At 4:20, the word "opened" was darker than the rest of the page.
"I wrote that after."
Marta said.
Why?
"Because I was asked."
By Celia?
Marta looked up sharply.
"Do not say her name in this house."
Rhea had waited 12 years for an answer and found she could not bear the first edge of one.
You let them say he did it.
"I let them stop.
Stop what?
Leave old people to their old mistakes."
Marta said.
"You have a cafe to run."
Celia Hurst came to the cafe that afternoon in her camel coat. She ordered tea and did not touch it.
"I heard Orrin let you into the works."
She said.
People here quickly.
"A condemned building is not a good place for grief."
Neither is a council file.
Celia rested one hand on the saucer.
"Your brother was brave. Bravery and good judgment are not always friends."
The chain was removed.
"A maintenance matter."
Who opened the gate?
Celia looked past Rhea to the river fence.
"The lease committee meets next week. A misunderstanding can make things difficult."
When she had gone, Rhea poured the untouched tea into the sink. She stood there until the last of it ran pale, then called Jonas Reed. He came after closing with a black camera case under his arm. Jonas had photographed the charity fair on the night of the flood and had not shown the pictures since.
"I don't know that these help,"
he said. The contact sheets showed striped tents, cake stalls, children with painted faces. The last strip showed a warning board beside the river glowing red. The tents were still standing.
Was that after 4?
Rhea asked. Jonas nodded.
"I wanted to leave. Celia was by the control house, saying they had time."
You told anyone?
A council officer told me the bereaved did not need pictures of their worst day.
My family got one.
Rhea said.
It just had Noah in it.
Rhea did not go straight home. She took the contact sheets to the church hall, where the fair committee kept its old notices in a cupboard beside the folding chairs. The caretaker recognized the date and showed her a stack of rain-curled programs. On the last page, beneath the raffle prizes, was a map of the field. The spill channel ran straight through the middle of it. At 4 o'clock, the fair should have been gone from there. Outside the hall, Marta was waiting by Rhea's van. She had brought a carrier bag with 2 enamel mugs inside.
You went through my drawer.
Marta said.
You gave me the key.
I gave you a chance to put it down.
Rhea looked at the map.
The field should have been empty.
Marta's mouth moved before any sound came.
She said the warning was worse than it was. She said we had a few minutes.
And Noah?
He ran toward the underpass. He always ran toward people who were smaller than him.
The words made Rhea put a hand on the van door. Marta took the blue copy from her pocket, held it up to the light, and gave it back.
The maintenance man wrote 2 sheets. One went into the office tray. Celia took it. I saw her. Later she said your father had signed for the chain. He had not, but she said the book would say he had, and everyone would believe it because Noah was dead and your father was drunk with grief.
Why did you keep the flood book?
Because I could not throw it away. That was all I could manage.
A church bell struck the half-hour. Rhea folded the fair map along its old crease.
You should tell this.
She said. Marta shook her head.
You should not lose your cafe for it.
I am already losing it if I keep serving tea to people who tell me what Noah was.
Marta did not answer. She put 1 enamel mug in the passenger footwell and walked away toward the bus stop. At the cafe, Rhea turned the close sign and sat at the counter with the flood book open beside the till. She remembered Noah coming in wet from football, asking whether there was any tea left, never waiting for an answer. She had made a life out of the part that followed. Invoices, ovens, people who wanted their coffee hot and their histories simple. Celia's threat had worked because the lease mattered. It paid for the van, the flour, the staff member Rhea would otherwise have to let go. She opened the council's online lease form and read the clause about conduct in public-facing premises. It was broad enough to frighten anyone. Then she printed the contact sheet, the map, and a copy of the blue sheet. She put each in a separate envelope, addressed to the local paper, the coroner's office, and Wren. When she finished, she did not post them. She set them under the till. They made the next morning feel less like a private argument and more like a choice already waiting for her. Before dawn, she returned to the control house. Wren was waiting by the fence with a flask and 2 workers.
This is not an hour.
He said.
You gave me yesterday.
It is all I can give you.
Inside, the timetable cabinet beside the wheel had been pulled away from the wall. Wren fetched a crowbar. Together, they shifted it far enough to uncover a chalk mark in square letters. Hold 4.40. Celia arrived as the digger started beyond the fence.
Step away from the wall.
She said. Wren held up his hand.
My site.
Then do your job.
Rhea pointed to the chalk.
What does it mean?
Celia looked at the writing.
I don't know.
She said.
There were notes all over these walls.
For what?
Ask your mother. She kept the records.
The spill field was still full.
So was half the town by the end.
The survey workers stood by the temporary crank. Wren did not fit it to the wheel. Rhea said.
Could the gate be worked from the underpass?
Celia turned toward the clock instead of answering. It still read 4:37.
You have a paper, a wall, and a memory.
She said.
That is not a case.
Rhea laid the blue copy beside the chalk and opened the flood book. Marta's changed time sat on the page like a bruise. If she reported it, the town would have a new story by evening. It would carry her mother's handwriting through every version. Celia said,
Your mother made her choice.
Rhea opened the council reporting form on her phone.
Did she?
She said,